Hello, friends and family. It's been a while since I provided an update, and I just wanted to take an opportunity today because today is kind of a bit of a special day. It's Thursday, March 11th, and it was exactly 2 years ago today that my hematologist became my oncologist when she diagnosed me with multiple myeloma. So it's been, I don't know in the last update I gave via video to the group was, but I've now, probably a year and 4 months removed from my stem cell transplant, and things are going well. I feel great. My weight's up, probably a couple of pounds higher than it maybe needs to be. I have a lot of energy, been very, very active. I'm tired in the morning. But I'm also going to be 57 years old at the end of the month. I've got a full-time job, a wife, and 2 kids, so I should be tired, right? That's kind of par for the course. Anyways, from my stem cell transplant into the COVID thing, it took a while before I restarted childhood immunizations. If you might recall from some other videos, the stem cell transplant eradicated all of my bone marrow. Which was really a hard reset on my immune system. So starting in November, my physicians wanted to keep me away from general family practice at physicians during the heights of the pandemic. But November, at the 1-year mark of the stem cell transplant, about 6 months behind schedule, I started getting my childhood immunizations again. So over the last 4 months, probably had 20 shots. They're pediatric doses, so I go through that process of getting the first shot and booster shots. In fact, this last Monday, I had 3 shots, finishing off my hepatitis A, hepatitis B, and something else. Anyways, the shoulders are a little sore and a little tender from all those vaccinations. I have not been COVID vaccinated yet, and I can't be COVID vaccinated until at least 2 weeks after this past Monday. So there's a 2-week waiting period between other vaccinations and the COVID vaccination. But I am hopeful to here in the Bay Area that next week appointments will open up for those over 55 and with mitigating health conditions. Which would be me. So I've been told that maybe Monday I'll be able to start making an appointment for later in the month. Like I said, been very active, trying what I can do as far as eating well and taking my medications. I walk every day. Last year I was able to get 1,000 miles in. Got a little late start in the year, but I got an early start this year. Not an early start, an on-time start. Walked every day so far in 2021. However many days that might be, a little less than 90, about at 260 miles in on a 1,000 mile goal, so way ahead of schedule, and I feel strong. I've been able to do some cool stuff creatively, working with my buddy Scott on new music, hopefully some music that you've heard, and hopefully it's music that you like. Just wanted to say thank you to everybody for all the support and love that you've provided me and my family over the course of these 2 years now. It's not always been easy. There's been a couple of difficult times, particularly through the stem cell transplant, and very much want to thank my sister Ruth for taking care of me during that, as well as my wife Lori. Thank you so much, and then thanks for Lori for, in addition to putting up with me, being the lead person as it relates to all of the mountain of medical and healthcare correspondence that takes place when someone has an illness. I hope you all never have to deal with it. Chances are you will. Do not underestimate the fact that, sometimes, I feel good. Sometimes the treatment is worse than the disease. Always the bureaucratic paperwork and back and forth with red tape between healthcare providers and healthcare payers, the insurance system, that's worse than the treatment, which is worse than the disease. If you think we don't have opportunities to fix our healthcare system in the United States, you're wrong. Just wanted to, again, emphasize, feeling good, feeling strong. I know I'm looking good, and I'm looking forward to when the COVID danger gets behind us. Seems like we're making progress that way, and they'll be able to see more and more of you in person, having fun, sharing music experiences. sharing conversations and sharing lots of laughs. So thank you again. I'm very much grateful for your love and support, and would never want to do this without you. One last thing before I go, consider wherever you happen to be on Sunday, March 28th, to take a little bit of a walk. That's the annual San Francisco edition of the Multiple Myeloma Research Foundation's 5K walk run. 2 years ago, when I was diagnosed, less than 3 weeks after I was diagnosed, my head was still spinning around, and Paul and Don Truex took me into San Francisco to participate in my first MMRF 5K walk. And I found the day to be inspirational and one of hope. Looking at all these multiple myeloma patients in their treatments, active and strong, and participating in this thing. It gave me hope, and it also made me recommit not only to myself and my family, but to the patient community, to lead when I can and to be a resource and hopefully a pillar of strength for newly diagnosed patients and patients that were in the same situation I was 2 years ago. So wherever you happen to be on March 28th, you'll certainly be with us in spirit, but go out on a walk and enjoy the clean, fresh air, and think about all the people in your life, and think about what that you might want to do as far as reaching out, touching them, and hopefully inspiring them to race for a cure. So thank you again. Love you all.